Today's world has changed tremendously. Customers want material the next day. Customers want reliability. Customers would like to have dependability. Logistics is one of those parts that make it real. Logistics is also something that will make your company being the unique selling point of your competitors. Fast, easy and dependable logistics is the key word in today's businesses. In this challenging environment of logistics where we really have to be knowledgeable about things, it's clear that logistics is not something as a supporting service anymore. It's a key service in which companies should really invest in knowledge and trying to excel in all kinds of ways. Therefore also participants should be excellent in understanding what kind of mode of transportation, what kind of warehouse distribution strategy you would like to have and how you can make the best out of it. Knowledge and courses are key for professional logistics. CIMCIL has been collaborating with APICS for decades of years on building knowledge on supply chain management. Nowadays, APICS and CIMCIL also invest in these keywords of logistics. You might already know the Certified in Production and Inventory Management, which was part of the profound knowledge on planning, production and part of the forecasting process. As a profounding force, we had the CSCP, or the Certified Supply Chain Professional, which delivers a course from suppliers to customers. But now the gap is closed. Part of the CSCP will now be more in depth on logistics, and we call it the CLTD, Certified in Logistics and Transportation and Distribution. In 8 individual chapters, CIMCIL will guide you through the whole CLTD process with content where we will focus in the first place on the logistics and supply overview. What are the typologies? What are the keywords? How can you deal with everything? But of course, next step is to dive into the capacity planning and demand management. If you don't know what your demand is, how will you know how to get your materials at the customers? In the 3rd chapter, we will talk about order management. Order management, how can you convert customer sales orders into deliveries at their premises? In the 4th chapter, we will discuss inventory and warehouse management. What will be the best way to guide your safety stocks? What will be the best way to put it over where? And how can you emphasize and take leverage on full global supply chain? The next chapter, number 5, will be about transportation. We will shortly but also very profoundly go throughout all of the transportation modes, see what are the advantages and disadvantages of each individual transportation mode and how you can make the best of it in your business. Next, we will go to the global logistics considerations. How can you find leverage over the different continents? Where should you position your warehouses? And how will you deal with your customers which are guided all over the world? The second last part will be the logistics network design, in which we will build our distribution network. We will see how we can emphasize, we will see how we will put our hubs and how we will define all the different warehouses. And last but not least, we will think about, very importantly, reverse logistics and sustainability. How can we make the best out of sustainable solutions, but also the importance of reverse logistics, like for example, returnable packaging, recovering of materials, and of course, saving costs. This content will be presented in the way we all know about APICS. CIMCIL, together with APICS, really take profound knowledge and also high emphasis on the interactivity of a teacher together with course material online and of course the interactivity between both stakeholders. We have a very interesting online test tool where you can guide yourself, which we can build up your knowledge, maybe make some exercises, and if you have additional questions, never hesitate to contact your local teacher via the platform itself. Together with the classroom environment in which we will explain highly on your content, you will have the best experience in a logistical training which will be of advanced technology. Are you ready to take the next step for best logistics training? Don't hesitate to contact our website www.cimcil.com and check out the next venue in which you will find the next CLTD course. See you there!